Hello, my name is Emmanuel Nwogbo. I am an artist from Lagos, Nigeria, and we're here at the Halifax Public Library in Halifax, Nova Scotia, the unceded land of the Black people, and I'm very excited to be here. And I'm going to show you some of my work. So starting January 1st of 2018, I decided I was going to make a piece of art every day of 2018, and it was James Bond theme. So every single day of the year, I made a poster featuring one James Bond character from the movies, Dr. No Spectre. And I'm going to show you some of the works I did. Unfortunately, I can't show all 365 at the library because of lack of space. However, I do have about 193 to show you. The project is an Instagram project, so for the exhibition I decided to make it Instagram themed. So the first one is Day 7, which is my second favorite, and you have the 121 featuring Mayday, Grace Jones. She's actually one of my favorite actresses. And you have the 124, which is the shirt I'm wearing. And a lot of the thing about the project was, how do you make every single day look different? I did realize at some point that if I wasn't being conscious about it, I ended up running into a situation where days began to blend in a little bit. So the goal was to make sure every single day looked different. So when you look at it on the Instagram page, there was a huge difference there. I was averaging about 3.5 hours a day on each one. And you might be wondering why I decided to make something for 365 days. And the reason being was around late 2017, I found that I was not practicing enough my art, and I was beginning to lose some of my skills, technical skills. So I decided I was going to do something to sharpen my skills. So the best way to improve or sharpen your skills is through practice. Practice is very essential. And so what I did was I decided to do some research based on what kind of projects can I do that could actually take me the whole year and I wouldn't get bored. So I read some books, and I saw some great projects people were doing online, and I wanted to do something more related because there was this guy I saw online that did he redesigned a famous movie poster every single day of the year. So I was thinking along those lines, and then I discovered an article that talked about top 104 James Bond villains. I was like, oh, I've seen all the movies, but I never realized how many characters you had in the movies. So I decided I was going to make a list. It was over 500, and I was able to narrow it down to 365. And that's how the project was born. All throughout the project, I try to make things very interesting. So a lot of the characters are really bland, and a lot of them just have nothing happening. So how do you make these characters fun? How do you create something fun and creative from these characters? So I decided I was going to do parodies, some over-the-top actions, a lot of abstract. At the beginning, I started doing a lot of abstract stuff, but eventually I wasn't enjoying it as much. So I decided to kind of make the characters more obvious. I did have a lot of fun with parodies. As you can see, this is absolutely one of my favorite frames with all the parodies. You have Star Wars, you have North by Northwest, you have the Beatles, Tokyo Drift, you have Space Jam, which is one of the top 5s. And as you can also see here, I did kind of try to play around with memes, magazine covers. I do some surrealism. I'm a huge fan of surreal artworks. Also, you can see a lot of these things here were kind of abstract ways to kind of show a lot of the characters. And I did try to play around with some text too. So I do have some quotes from the movies that I did kind of play around to see what I can, if I could base the artworks on these quotes and text. Since I finished the 365 project, I've been focused on working on shorter projects. Since then, I've been working on short series. I worked on this 13-part series called Suyaman, promoting the Suyaman culture from Nigeria. I'm also working on something called the African Wisdom Project, where I kind of just take some funny African proverbs and I kind of do something fun with it. I'm also working on something called Black and Surreal, where I'm trying to make some surreal art with things that focus on African or Black or Nigerian culture. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed going on this tour with me of the 365 James Bond characters project at the Halifax Library. And I did enjoy making it, so I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you're in Halifax, please check it out. What are you waiting for, really? And if you want to see the entire project, www.365junipodcharacters.com. And thank you for watching.